I don't know the details, but was it because of the virus, because of the problems?
Hey, Sierra. How are you? How's everything?
Good.
How's your day going?
It's
Good?
almost over, yeah.
It's almost over. Hey, Eric. Hey, Talia.
Hey, bro, how you doing?
Good. Couple minutes and
I still have the videos.
Eric, you guys know this guy?
Hey, is Joe there?
This guy.
Is Joe on there? What's up, guys?
Is that like
Hey,
the best people? Like wait, these people in the grapple fit or whatever? Do you guys sleep? You guys gotta get some rest, guys. Jesus. I just saw that. Were they in the grapple fit?
Yeah.
Do you guys sleep? Talia, do you and Sierra and Eric, do you guys sleep? Or do you guys can leave your phone off and go, eat and get some rest, or you guys just these guys are
I did nap during the day.
They are right here. Like aren't these three people in your class?
I know. I try to get on early with Eric if I can. So hey guys, it might be a little hard for me to get on early like I used to, just because.
Yeah, he's teaching. So as you guys see, let me show you guys. So he's literally teaching outside now for kickboxing fitness. I don't know who this guy is. You Darnell. Okay, sorry. Yeah, okay.
Hey, Darnell was working out today.
We're outside?
Yeah.
Why is he always late? Don't allow him to do that, Mr. Gary.
He didn't miss that much. He worked out hard too, man.
I'm just giving him a hard time.
It was no joke. It was hard stuff.
Yeah, you definitely need to work down. You looking nice. No, seriously, you probably lost weight. I don't know how you did it, but you lost weight, bro. You look slimmer. Yeah, you look smaller.
Greek village, I looked at myself in the mirror. I said,
"Oh my God, you gotta, yeah, you gotta work out." All right, Mr. Gary, I'm gonna go. Eric, you ready?
I'm ready.
All right.
Just in case there's a problem, 40-minute time. Your eyes on it.
Hold on, I'm just gonna tell my wife to turn off the AC.
I saw Tim and John like Monday, and we elbowed each other. He said, "I'm gonna be there on Thursday." He has a kid. His daughter's with him, so.
You haven't seen Tim or John for a while?
Yeah, John has 4 daughters, so it's pretty hard for him to be like on the phone like that. All right, Mr. Gary, I'm gonna go do this class. All right, Darnell. Peace out, bro. Chris, you ready? I'm so hungry. Like, Jesus, I'm super hungry. Don't worry, I muted the phone. They can't hear us. Oh, what? Oh, they
Yep.
My bad. I'm muted.
Oh my God. Jesus.
Guys, that was sorry.
Yep. I knew what road you was going down.
I mean, I didn't say nothing bad, so.
Yeah, I know.
It's just I'm hungry. That's all. That's all I said.
You ain't eating nothing all day.
And Talia's like, no, it's not muted. No, I ate in the morning. I'm just like messing with her. Like I'm just hungry, I guess. Oopsie.
Okay.
All right, Eric. Let me put my phone here. All right. Eric, I don't know how long we have, but let's assume that we have 40 minutes, okay? So let's try our best to accommodate everything in 40 minutes because Gary is not on, so I don't know how long it will allow us to. Okay. Bring my charger. All right, Eric, go ahead. Eric, you're muted. You know that, right? We can't hear you. Jesus Christ, what is our problem today? I keep telling you guys need some
Okay,
sleep.
that makes okay now. All right, so we're gonna watch it in fast motion. All right, so that is what we're going to look at today. And just, oops, and put it to quarter speed. All right, so we're going to start out with Marcelo and single leg X. And even if it looks like leg spaghetti, just pay attention to the concepts. We're going to see right away, Rafael is going to try to pass. He's going to try to push this knee through. And it kind of looks at first like he did, especially in fast motion. But what happens is, as soon as Rafael puts his weight onto Marcelo's knee, about right here, Marcelo is going to pull his knee towards his chest. And that's going to, look at that, it's going to kind of off balance Rafael. And so Rafael's still trying to, instead of being able to push the knee through, now it's kind of going down into Marcelo. And so he's not able to fully push it through. And at the same time, Marcelo puts up a really beautiful frame up here, which is blocking Rafael's knee. So Rafael actually is kind of stuck here, and that gives Marcelo time to regain the guard. He's also got another really nice frame here. If Rafael tries to go through this, it's going to move. He's going to have Marcelo's body weight behind it. So obviously that's priority number one, is to get rid of that grip, which you will see. And Rafael takes a big step. Marcelo's looking to block. He blocks right here. And right there, just bring it all the way. This is a really cool sequence. So as he blocks, you're going to see, as he blocks right there, Rafael's weight was going forward, and he has to now pull his weight back to get his balance back. As he does that, you're going to see Marcelo is going to open up his hip and his knee and his elbow at the same time. Rewind. Right here, like the pumping of a shotgun. What it's going to do is, Rafael's weight's blocked here. He's going to go backwards to compensate. Marcelo's just going to help him along there by opening up his hip. And now Rafael has to put his weight forward to compensate, because now he's going backwards too far. So as he does that, you can see how Marcelo reaches for the belt. He's keeping this foot tight. And this part, I think, is just really, it looks really unnatural. It looks like something out of Paranormal Activity, what Marcelo does. The way he just slides on the ground like that. And I was wondering, like, how he managed to do that and end up in that sweep. And it's actually, when you slow it down, what you're going to find here, or as Rafael is stumbling forward, you're going to see Marcelo get contact with his shin against Rafael's leg. At the same time, he's hugging this really closely. It's kind of like on Tuesday when I was saying, if you connect your body to someone, when you move your body, theirs moves as well. In this case, with Marcelo connecting his body to Rafael's, when Rafael moves, Marcelo's just going to come along with him. And what's really cool is there's that contact between Marcelo's lower body here and his upper body here. So it creates that kind of closed circuit, so that when Rafael's moving, Marcelo's going to be like a koala bear hugging a tree. He's just going to stick to him. And from there, he just moves. As soon as he he blocks the foot here. Marcelo's going to open up the hip with both his hands and his legs at the same time and forcing the sweep. Just show it one more time just because it's really cool looking. All right, he's trying to block. He blocks to the compensating of his weight will lead him to right there. There's the ankle block and there's the hip opening. Marcelo's going to land in a nice potential ankle lock position. However, Rafael has control of his foot and he's not able to lock it down. So he's not going to be able to get that. That's cool. And now we're going to have this part I really like because to me this looks like really simple. And I mean, it is, but what you're having is Rafael putting a frame up. I think everyone should know like the technical stand-up. The technical stand-up is basically this. It's a use of a frame here to keep the person from pressing forward. And while this stiff arm's keeping them at bay, you're going to use this foot to press off their body and step back. In this case, Marcelo isn't going to press forward. He's just going to knock the hand away. But that still gives Rafael time to step his hips back. And essentially, look at that. And that, to me, for me personally, that was a big moment of growth for me because I always, if I was on my back, it was scramble or sweep. And it's just finding out by creating a nice frame, you can actually just disengage and then re-engage on your own terms was pretty mind-blowing. It opened up a lot of avenues. So once again, we see how important and fundamental frames are. And with that, I give it to Junior.
Great job, Eric. Good emphasis or good focus on the fundamentals. We talk about fundamentals. Anyways, we have classes called fundamentals, so it makes a lot of sense. Before we start, I just wanted to say this again. I'm very, very happy for the guys doing a grapple fit with Mr. Gary. Like, I'm really happy, like, for you guys being like, I saw the video. Sometimes I'm on those classes through Facebook, but I just watch you guys doing it, and you guys are doing a great job. You guys are staying active, and that's very important. Sharon, I think, just did it too. So great job, Sharon. Awesome. So if you haven't done it, and like Tremont, if you haven't done it yet, try, maybe do it once. All of these guys have done it. They can tell you about it. Second thing is the portal. If you go to the portal, like the link I think should be here or somewhere on Facebook, or I'll put the link up later. But create you just need to use your email and create a password, easy password, whatever you want. And you can use that portal to go there and watch all these classes, everything that we have done so far. And not only, there is a lot more videos that you haven't seen, like a lot more techniques that we put out that is only on the portal. All right, so please use the portal. It is done and made for you guys. And on that note,
you're going first.
But I'm hungry. Oh yeah, okay.
So we're continuing attacks from mount. We're gonna start off. We're gonna give you pretty much like a lot of different attacks from mount, starting off with Americana, and then again showing you more arm bars, because anytime that you're mount, there's gonna be arm bars from everything, and most submissions that you have from mount will always give you an arm bar. So Junior's gonna go first.
Okay, so Americana from the mount. We have been showing a lot of. We have shown Americana from side control, which is the most common one, but I think the one on the mount works very good too, right? So I'm on the mount. I'm not gonna be like too high up, like high mount. I don't need to do that. So I'll be a little bit sort of like mid mount. Do your best to make sure your feet are close to the person's body, so like right here. I don't know if you guys can see it pretty well, right? Not too far apart, yeah, otherwise the person can start, exactly. So make sure you hide your feet a little bit more so the person doesn't have a way to get your feet, all right? The person will definitely be defending because, you know, they don't want you to choke them, and maybe they also don't want you to go up on high mount, all right? So this is a very good opportunity for you to use the Americana pretty much. So what I'm gonna use both of my hands. One's gonna go on the person's and I'm gonna attack the arm that is on top. All right, I can't do on this. I'm gonna attack the one that is on top. All right. I'll use one of my hands on the wrist, and the other one will go right here on the elbow. Right here, I'm not gonna be as strong. You know, look, my arm is not connected to my body. But when I connect my elbow to my hip, because now if the person is pushing, the force of the person is putting towards me doesn't go anywhere, because my hip is stopping it. So I get a little bit, I get way stronger than the person in terms of pushing the hand down. From here, I'm gonna use my whole body and push it down. So one more time. So right here, 1, 2, connect your elbow to your hip. So here, hip line, and I'm gonna push on the mat, and I'm gonna hold it right there. So my hand is already here on the wrist. My hand is already here on the wrist, right? You need to make sure the palm is up, all right? And now my other hand will go down. So without forgetting your elbow will go down here next to the person's neck, and I'm gonna start pushing their head away. Then I will connect here, all right? If you feel like going with your hand under, like this is too hard, with palm down on the mat, because it's stopping you, just turn your hand and go the other way, because it'll be easier to just slide. It slides more, all right? And then you switch and hold your own wrist, all right? So one more time. So right here, 1, 2, connect. All right, so 1, 2, connect onto your hip. Use your whole body, push down, elbow, start pushing the head, all right? Now your hand that was supposed to connect the Americana, do not use it like this with a palm down on the mat. Turn your hand. It'll be easier for you to slide. Then you turn it again and you make the connection to your wrist, all right? Now it's time for us to finish. For me to finish, I just need to bring the arm next to my hip. So here, and then I go. So for some people that are very flexible, like Professor Christina is really, really flexible. She won't, like, again, she's just really giving like an example by tapping, but you guys can see, look at her hand. Look at her arm. Like, I can go as far as possible, and she really won't tap that early, all right? So for people like this, and you feel like there's no pressure, you need to drop your hips. So I'm gonna drop my hips here, all right? So now I have a little bit more leverage to bring it even lower. Now I go, all right? Let's get a little closer. So right here, connect, all right? Push. All right, make sure the palm is out. All right, here, push. My hand, not like this, like this. So in, connect. Now try to go from here and finish. The person is not reacting, or it's not enough pressure. I'm just gonna turn my hips so my head is, my leg is straight. I'm gonna lower here, all right? Now I have a lot more space to bring the arm down. Now I go and I finish, all right? Thank you.
Any questions on that? Clarifications?
Sharon
No?
looks so,
Yeah.
who's she talking to?
Someone's making her laugh.
Yes, somebody, I think it's
Who are you
Austin.
flirting with?
I think it's Austin. It has to be Austin because we have recorded this.
Yeah, and he's not that funny, so.
Yeah.
My roommate just left, that's all.
Ah, okay, cool.
All right, so no questions? Cool, all right, let's get into our armbar attacks. So, cool. All right, so armbar attacks from the Americana attack. So everything is here is good. Again, I can hide my feet underneath his butt, or I can, if I can hide my feet above his hips just for as long as he won't be able to push them down and keep my knees tight, so it's hard for him. I'm not sitting directly above his hips. I am just sitting a little bit, or on top of his hips, a little above it. So if he does buck, it's still easy for me to kind of stay balanced and I won't go for a ride. I'm gonna go for the Americana, okay? Now the first thing is, what if I can't break the grip, right? Because getting the Americana depends on getting the hand to the mat, so we can get that angle and get it, but what if we can't break the grip? This is gonna be a really good opportunity to actually go for an arm bar. So same grip, hand on the wrist and hand on the elbow. I'm going to get my elbow in front of my hip and I'm gonna really try to push and break. And Junior's gonna have a really, really strong grip here. So even though I can get the elbow up, I can't get the hand off the collar. So what this does, it creates an opening here, right? And so because I can't break the grip, my hand that's on the elbow now is gonna go through that hole and I'm gonna grab onto my own wrist here. You can see that, right? So I'm gonna push and I'm really, really trying to go for the Americana. He's not gonna let me have it. So now I have this space here. My hand can go through and I can get to my own wrist here. Now, I have to make sure that he can't pull his elbow down. Right now it's loose, you can see how I can pull it down. So I'm actually gonna move my body to that side, behind his tricep here. So now he can't take that elbow out anymore, right? He can't pull it down. And I can use my chest to actually force his hand to that side here. Now I forced it. Now that I forced him here, I can go into the armbar exactly how we did on Tuesday. I'm gonna slide my knee up, straighten and scoop. I lean. If I need to, since my hand's already through, I can even bring this thing all the way. And I can use this hand to either post or base on the ground. I can grab his leg if I really feel like it. I can use that to slide. And sit. And I can finish the armbar here. Or if he's still holding, right, we can finish however way we want, right? Like I went over, going in, taking the grip this way, or falling towards the head, and then going back, okay? How you choose to break the grip is completely up to you. Here, wrist, elbow, the frame, really trying to break that grip, but I cannot. So my hand's gonna go through that hole and onto my own wrist. My chest is gonna go behind his tricep so he can't pull his elbow out. And now I can push that side. So if he commits to holding on to his gi, that actually helps me. Because now he won't be able to take his arm out. Try to take your arm out.
And there's no one.
He cannot.
And I'm like so stopping myself.
Yeah, he's stopping himself. So he might even let go on his own accord. And if he does, that's fine. I can just keep punching his hand into the mat here. So it's important that I don't pick the arm up. I actually keep the weight on the hand so it goes towards the mat so he can't attack the arm. Now I can lean, slide up, straighten, scoop, lean. Now I can switch my arms. I can stay here like this if I want, but if you're having a lot of, turn a little bit. If you're having a hard time balancing, like you don't feel comfortable doing this, then for sure, the arm that's closest to the head, you can lace that through, grab onto your thigh or your collar or onto your ribs, whatever makes you feel happy, and the other hand can coast onto the mat. Just know that if you do this, he's gonna have better ability to hold on to something, which is okay because after the fact, once you sit, then you can make your adjustments, right, to make it easier to finish. Okay, so like I said, you shouldn't be trying to arm bar them when you're still on top of them. Once you get to this position, then you can start figuring out all your extra adjustments. Questions on that before I continue? Questions? Think takers? No? All right, cool. So that one's a really good one. I go for that one a lot actually because no one
Expects it.
Yeah, no one expects it, and everyone feels safe when they're holding onto their gi, right? So anytime, if you think of all the times that you've ever been in mount, usually it's like, right? You want to stay here. So, and you know that if you let go of your collar, you're going to be in trouble. So people will.
I'm actually the 1% that doesn't do this. I feel like I'm just really waiting for the person to. Like I usually am the person that will do this because I really just want to get out. I never do this.
Yeah. I don't do this too much just because
Yeah.
I don't hang out and mount too often.
Yeah, man.
The moment that someone tries to mount me, I'm already
I'm like,
sleeping.
no.
I will only do this if they've like 100%, you know,
Mount on you and they
stabilized it, and I have nowhere to go, and I have to wait for them to make an opening.
Yeah.
All right. Next one now is going to depend on how they pull their arm, but I'm just going to go over one of them, which is the one that's most common. Okay, so I'm going to go for the Americana, and this time I actually get his hand to the mat. I even get my elbow to the mat, and I'm all set up here. Now, one of the most common ways that he could try and defend is, yes, he's going to use his other hand, right? So he's going to use his other hand and he's going to pull it. In which case, now we're just going to go for the same armbar we just did, right? So if I'm here and he grabs his arm and he pulls it, I'm actually going to go with him. And again, I'm going to push his hand to that side that he pulled it to. I use my chest to block the arm. I slide the knee up. I straighten and scoop. Slide, and I go for the arm bar. So you're going to be going for the same exact arm bar that I just did, which is bringing the arm to the other side here. Okay.
You need to go for
Huh?
You need to go for time.
Just eat
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I'm on that mic.
Make quick. Oh.
Okay, so
You see the sacrifice that I go through, guys, for you guys. I love you guys.
So you get here, and again, if he grabs it and he pulls, you just keep your grips, and again, you just bring your chest behind his arm here. He can't get the arm out, so now he's stuck, right? He can't get the arm out. The only way he can go right now is turning in that direction, and he's not gonna want to do that, right? Yep, straight and scoop. Okay.
Yeah. So good, guys.
There is one more, which is if he grabs under, which is not as common because they don't have as much space, but which is here, and he grabs this way. Right?
Oh no.
Yeah. grab your hand. Yeah. In which case, I don't armbar the arm that was attacking first. I armbar this one instead, which essentially is the same thing. He's just giving me the arm, right? He's actually bringing the arm across for me. So that one's not as common, but you can give that a try. I'll show that one more time as best as I can. Just let go.
Wow.
That works.
You just smack me. Wow. Don't smack nobody, guys.
So sometimes they will do this to pull the arm like that, exactly. But if he brings the arm across, you see how he's bringing the arm across here, then all I need to do is I'm gonna switch my grip, right? But first, I just bring my chest behind this arm, just like that. So I'm letting go so you can see what I'm doing. So I'm here, he grabs underneath my arm to grab his hand, and all I need to do is just bring my chest to behind this arm. And then I switch my grip from this arm to this arm instead. And then I do the same thing, slide the knee up, straight and scoop, knee, and leg over. So you'll have the opportunity to attack either arm. Like again, this one's not as common. So I'll show it one more time, full speed, bam, bam.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
So keep in mind that anytime that you go for an Americana, there's going to be an opportunity for you to attack an armbar as well. So you should put them together. If they're straightening the arm to get it out, or if they're pulling it to the other side, or you can't break the grip, you will have an opportunity for an armbar. And the more that you actually, and the more that you continuously like chain your attacks together, the more likely that you are to get one of the submissions. So it shouldn't be like, oh, I'm gonna go for one submission, oh, they defended it, and then you reset from 0. And then you're like, okay, now I'm gonna try this submission. Oh, it didn't work, reset from 0. Now I'm gonna try this submission. No, you have to learn how like, all right, I'm gonna go for this submission. Oh, you're defending in a certain way, I can't go for that anymore. All right, I have to use that position to go into something else, as opposed to restarting from the beginning, right? So that would be kind of like your homework, because a lot of this is really just putting your body weight somewhere else, like just angling. Again, you're gonna be using your chest a lot on this one. So ladies, if you're practicing this at home with a life partner, just have a good bra or something. I don't know. Sometimes it hurts. I'm very honest. It hurts sometimes. Guys don't know the pain.
What? We do have, it hurts my back. Why are they laughing? We all, I don't. This hurts too. No, but don't touch me like that in the camera.
That's just making fun of myself.
Yeah, but why would you?
I'm a bear.
So I'm like, what, a C?
No.
What am I?
You're like a double A.
Double A? Why? I don't want to be a double A.
Oh my God.
Can I be an A? No, seriously, why am I a double A?
Because I'm smaller than A.
You know what? I'm
In
going
any
to
case,
Google this stuff.
yeah, it's all about your angling and your positioning. So always start off with Americana by default, and then from there try to find your different armbar entries. And if you have a partner who can give you the different specific reactions, have them do that. If you don't, try to recreate as best as you can with your training dummies. Questions? Tell me what you think about this.
Oh yeah, Sharon, for you that usually have Austin to train with, make sure you guys remember to teach your partners the reaction, right? Like remember, like not just to put emphasis on the position, but the reaction. Because like usually when we do in class, we always want to make sure you guys know the reaction that usually people will have, so you can to your best ability emulate the truth of the action that
And most important thing to teach your live training partners, especially if they don't train, please teach them how to tap.
Yeah.
Don't
I know that, man. Them stay there and like,
ouch. Ouch. Like, ouch doesn't mean anything. Ouch doesn't mean I stop. Ouch just means you're uncomfortable. So I'm going to keep going on this. So please teach them how to tap. Also teach them not to tap too early. Like, don't make them, oh, ow. I'm like, I didn't do anything yet. Why are you tapping? So teach them to tap. It's the most important thing you'll ever learn to do. I think that's it for today. Tuesday, we'll just finish up with mount, with the cross choke, and
then next week we'll probably jump on to
cross choke, and also ways to take the back too, just taking the back from mount
is
which is really, really important. So if you don't have any questions, or maybe you don't have any questions right now, like I said, give the techniques a try, and then maybe you might have questions for next week, Tuesday, and we can answer them then.
Other than that, we are working very hard to not just for the pole roll to put out good content, but as you guys seen, Mr. Gary doing the grapple fit, and we're very positive that sooner than later we'll be able to start teaching classes, even if we start by putting mats outside.
Are we talking about the kids class?
I don't think so. I mean, the only person that really could emulate a kid was Sharon, but she's 24, 25. I know that she gets confused by a high schooler. Sometimes ask her.
But we are putting together like a 6-week kids program.
Yeah. So we're just organizing things better.
Yeah.
In every sense, adults, kids.
Obviously, if you don't have kids, it's necessarily like, I mean, it's an intro class, so maybe you could learn some stuff. I don't know. But if you have any friends or anyone who's like interested, like they have like kids at home that are like needing to burn some energy or have something to do, or even just starting jiu-jitsu, since it is an introductory type program.
And they could definitely go through the kids 6 weeks videos, and they could practice that at home. It's like almost solo drills for them.
Yeah, they're all solo drills. So again, it's all introductory stuff. So if you wanted a breakdown of how to do like a shrimp escape or or a back troll or technical stand up, it's all there. So I was like going through it. I'm like, man, I think some of the adult white belts can actually benefit from this too, not just the kids. So
there's like these exercises.
And of course, we're teaching it like we're teaching it to kids. So
yeah,
we're super happy. We're just like, oh my god, you guys, today we're gonna learn. So you get
yeah, we were very happy.
Christina. So check that out or spread the word.
Yeah.
We'll be doing official promo for that I think later this week or by the weekend or early next week.
And we'll be putting out that, like the idea that
This is good.
talking about like just solo drills for them.
Oh yeah, solo drills.
We'll make a section in the portal of solo drills for the adults. And I also came up with this idea of like things not to do in jiu-jitsu. So we're gonna make videos that actually just concern that like don't stretch your arm out when somebody is choking you, or don't punch somebody, or don't kick somebody, or don't bite, you know, don't slam people. Like, I know it looks stupid, but I think it's gonna be a good thing to have for white belts, because you know, you only learn a couple of these things when you actually do it by mistake. But think about learning it before you actually make the mistake. Like, oh no, I knew not to do this, so I never actually did it. Yeah, don't take your belt and throw it away when you're rolling. Like, you know, I think stuff like that, like, you know how to listen to other people, know how to be gentle. I think that section would be good. I don't know, in my mind it looks good, so I just want to make the videos for you guys for that purpose.
Yeah. Okay.
I got one thing. I mean,
I thought Gary.
No, he's there. Yeah, he's there. He's the one with the water. Like, that
I was gonna say, what is that jujitsu stuff? I heard karate. Karate is jujitsu's butt any day, right? That's what my sensei would tell. No, I'm just joking. Hey, we have a new jujitsu member who came to us in this ridiculous like climate that we're in. I mean, and he's not here tonight. He was supposed to be here, but he's learning the Zoom thing. His name is Joe West. You guys are going to meet him. You'll see him next Tuesday. And he inspired me to start an hour early for Grapple Fit. So like for an hour before Grapple Fit starts, we're just going over like basics. I mean, how would you teach somebody who has no idea what jiu-jitsu is, has no clue, like heard about judo and, you know, his brother said do judo, and like, so like, how do you talk and teach somebody like that, right? So that's what we're doing an hour before Grapple Fit. So if you want to come aboard, check that out and see, you know, what, like, you know, how that goes. It'd be great to have you guys. So that's it. Junior mentioned the portal. Make sure you guys get on the portal. A lot of good things there, and there'll be more coming. So that's it.
Yeah, and I actually want you guys to check the portal, because I'll be honest, not only Mr. Gary put in a lot of work, but like we pretty much what time did we pretty much went to bed yesterday, 3 a.m. I mean, I didn't really sleep. Christina was able to sleep like around 4 a.m., but I was up the whole night editing and making sure we finished the whole portal. So please, just at least go watch it once. You know, like I really didn't sleep.
Just so he feels good. Just be like.
Yeah, but like they watched it. Yeah. But yeah, other than that, guys, again, very proud and very happy for Sierra, Talia, Sharon, Eric. All of you guys are doing the Grapple Fit with Mr. Garrett. Please, man. That makes me really happy, because he is really somebody that is putting in a lot of work. Like, think about, like, he used to put a crazy amount of work when the gym was open. But it looks like, oh, man, the gym is closed. It shouldn't be that hard. It is 10 times worse. So he's making, you know, he's up until 2 a.m. and the guy has a wife and kids. So I want us to make sure we are participating and stuff like that, you know, out of his effort and hard work. Like, Christina is up working hard for the kids and for you guys. I'm doing the same. And having you guys make sure that you guys are part of the class, that's all that we want. You know, we don't want nothing else, nothing more than that. Just that you guys are in there. Even if you don't do it, but if you're in there, that's better than nothing, you know? So, and whoever is not in the class, please tell other people. I wanted to say something here. I know that a lot of you guys got the email that, you know, if you're able, you picked whatever option was better for you. If you were able to keep paying, good. If not, that's also okay. Just tell some of the people that we really not like judging nobody. Like, if you're not able to keep paying while we're going through this, we still want you in these classes right now. These classes are open for everybody that is part of the school. If you're paying or not, regardless of whatever, please be in the class. I've been trying to tell everybody that, but some people feel that, oh man, I'm not paying, so I'm not gonna be in the class. So tell everybody to just be in the class, but you can, especially you ladies, since you guys have the ladies group. So.
And I want to see. I want to see if anybody can do 70 Toriandos in what is it? 120 seconds.
120 seconds. How long is that? 2 minutes?
Or wait, is it
That's doable. 70? That's
wait,
very doable. Yeah.
No, it's
That's
80.
very doable. Look, Tadeu's like, yeah, I can do this.
It's 80 seconds. I'm sorry, 80 seconds. You got to break the 70 barrier.
Minute 20? Yeah.
Wait, where's Celia at? Where's Celia at? How many, Celia? Tell us, what's the number?
73.
73? Yeah, see?
Yep, 73. 80, but it's 80 seconds, Junior.
Yeah, I think maybe on the first try, the person will get to 50 or 60 something. But I trust all of you guys. I know you guys can do it. I will do it, actually. After this, we're going to do it. How long? 80 seconds?
80
seconds. 70 Torianos?
Yep. 73. 73.
Okay, cool.
Full pass or just
just the drill?
I might be able to show you.
Let's see what he's talking about.
You know what?
You don't have nobody. You're eating.
Yeah, I'm eating. But look, I don't mean show you. Like I'm gonna go just like do it. You know what I mean? I was gonna like dig in and find a video of these guys doing it. Like Sierra, you get like what?
Yeah.
60.
One of
right?
One of Christina's one of the really great black belt from her gym that I like a lot, Benji. He had a challenge like that, and it was for I think 2 minutes, and then I think he reached 100 and something or 200 Toriando drills. I think so. I'm not. Is it? You didn't watch it, right? How is it that somebody's your teammate and you don't watch this thing?
We're getting
like
there.
a couple months ago. You know, yeah, but yeah, just to make you understand, yeah, it's doable. I can do it. Even more, probably.
But he's like a high-level black belt that trains every single day.
Yeah, that's why I said the first couple tries you might not reach it, but as you go, you'll pick up the pace and you will be able to reach it. Like
it's good technique too.
That's awesome technique.
They're coming around and they're touching the chest. They're dipping and touching the chest, squatting and touching the chest each time.
All right, that's doable. I mean, we do that every end of comp training.
I'm gonna be very honest. I'm out of shape, so I don't even think I can do it.
Hey, Junior, if you do it, you got to film it and put up in the Facebook group.
All right, cool. I can definitely do it.
Whatever it is, we're gonna try to beat you, man. So.
All right.
All right.
All right, guys. Thank you. You have something?
Nope. Let's just see if there's anything else.
We'll let you eat, Mr. Gary.
All right. Thanks.
All right. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Bye.
See you next week.
Bye-bye.
He said.